Okay, I wanted to do a little reading looking at, Trump's pushing to get out there on the campaign trail. And this is what I got with it. First thing, what we know is that energy is burning. He is burning that candle. It's hot. He can't take it because he's very worried. The burden he's carrying is about productivity. If I'm not producing, if I'm not doing anything, it's driving him crazy sitting there. I've got to be doing something. I've got to get out there. I've got to, So what we see with that is about control. Okay? And it's about controlling the narrative. Again, pushing to, he's got to be in control. His sense of control. And when he's sitting there doing nothing, patience is not his strong suit. Okay, so he is having no patience with this. He's got to be out there. I've got to control the narrative, and I've got to put people in their place. I have to continue to put them down. Okay. So what's being said is change. He wants this changed. He's burning things up now. I want the change. I've got to get out there and continue to work on things. Got to continue to work on things to bring things into alignment, into harmony. Because if I'm not out there doing it, then Biden's out there doing it and running over the top of me, and I can't have that, okay? So the heart of it is, again, aspiration. He feels like he's got to get going. I've got to put that energy out there because he is deathly worried. He's very worried at night. And he feels like he's got to renew things. I've got to get it going again. He's lost motion. He's lost the forward thrust of things. So he's just feeling like, I've got to get out there. I've got to put that energy out there, and I've got to get things back on track. Okay. So what's he doing? It's about the wealth. Okay, it's about his money. Again, about his family, the family business, the money, and what's being concealed. He wants to keep it hidden. Okay? And the only way he feels he can do that is by getting in for another term. That he thinks that if he's in another term, he can get Bill Barr to squash everything. That's his thinking. What else is there to know? The arrest. When it comes to the things that he's put out there, harvesting it, that it's decaying. If I rest, everything I've worked for, everything that's coming to fruition is going to decay. It's going to be gone. I'm going to lose it all. So I need to get out there, and I need to get out there now. I need to continue to promote the Trump image, etc. And the only way I can do that is by getting out there on the campaign trail. So I think while we're doing this, we'll pull the cards also and see what is it that he's afraid of. I just want to see what the cards say when it comes to debating Biden virtually. Now, I know it has to be because they can actually cut his mic off. Okay? He's got no control over it. There. So the first thing, what do we know? Contemplation. He's looking and he's thinking about this. And it's hitting him in an emotional way, about this being able to do it virtually. As you see here, we have the bird in flight there. So, again, a burden. I promise you, I did just shuffle the cards. This is something that he's really burdened about. Thinking about all the reasons why virtual would not be a good way to go with this. Cosmos, the world is watching, and he wants to be able to control his world. So let's see what else we have. What's seen with this? What do we see with this? What we see is conception. The ideas about the conception and about his ship coming in, about his overseas things with Russia and disguise. Okay, so what we see is, again, he wants to be in a place where he feels he's grounded, that he's controlling it, that he can continue to create something, conceptualized idea when they start talking about Russia, etc., so that he can disguise things. Again, he can put all a false narrative. Not so easy to do when he's doing virtual and they can fact check him in real time on it. Okay? And they're in control. He's not in control of the questions or the ideations and things behind it. So what would be said? Again, change. I think we had this with the other reading too. He wants to change it. He wants to be with those. Much easier if he's with his base. Gifts. Yeah, because they will give him gifts. His base will clap for him and help him to change his thoughts about things. Whereas he's doing virtual, he doesn't feel like he's got any friends there. There are no friends helping me there. Okay? I want to have all the gifts. I want them all to, say how fabulous I am, and nobody's going to be doing that on the virtual debate. Okay? I don't even have an audience there. I have nothing. So what's at the heart of this? Trump, his ego. That's my card for Trump, as usual. And that it's death for him to death for him to do that. It's going to plant seeds that are not good. He's worried about what's going to come out of his mouth and not being able to control the narrative if it's a virtual debate. They can shut off his mic at any time, and he feels that this would be a death knell for him, that it's planting seeds that are not good. So what's he going to do? Death. What's he going to do with it? We get the death and then the death. Death. We're going to put an end to that. Chariot. I'm going to move on somewhere else. Healing. Yeah. Screw the debate, virtual debate. I'm going to hold a rally. I'm surrounded by people that love me, that'll clap for me, give me gifts, boost my ego, and I can tell them whatever I want to tell them. Nobody's controlling my mic. Nobody's controlling the questions. Nobody's controlling anything. I'm in control there. What else is there to know? Enterprise. Enterprise. Yeah. Being tied up. Resistance. Yeah. It's all about his ego. I'm going to burn it up. I'm going to tell him I'm not going to do it. Okay, you're not tying me up. I'm not having it. I'm resistant. I'll go out and do a rally. Okay, so I think that's pretty straight down the line. That would be his thought process. No, I'm not in control if I do a virtual thing, and I might say something that I can't later run over the top of and change that narrative. And that's going to plant seeds of doubt in some people's mind, and I can't have that. I can't have that. Okay? So, yeah, no, I'm just going to go have a rally, kill the debates, virtual debates, and say I'm not doing it. And I'll go have fun with people that love me. Okay? So I'll leave this here. Much love and light to everyone. Thank you for tuning in.